It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and our focus is on Anthony Walker.
A December chill is in the air coming off of Lake Erie, but the buys are over. It's now a 4-week sprint to the finish, and we are underway here in Week 15. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now the Cleveland offense ready to go to work behind the 3-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his second season now as a Brown, number 7 overall.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Watson now going to run the option right. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Watson working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Browns first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Here's Watson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Powerful running. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Here's Watson now on second down. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. So he stopped for no gain. And now it's 3rd and 4. You look at this Bears defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league. 17th in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Watson changing to play. From the gun on 3rd, Watson able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Jaquan Brisker getting sent on the safety blitz, and he was able to finish it off. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
York on for the Browns field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here come the Bears to take over on offense behind their third-year quarterback, former Ohio State Buckeye Charles, Justin Fields.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 7 carries, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
And only 7 carries in last week's game, and I just don't know how any runner can really get loose and feel like they're into the game with that few carries. You've got to get that number up.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and this is fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Got to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the Army's going for incomplete pass. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Watson on 1st down. Quick slant, caught by Moore. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. There he goes, right side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing up. Touchdown, Browns! Jordan Akins, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Fields now to throw. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that'll bring us to a 34.
That's a defense you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. If you're able to keep the quick pass in front of them, and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Zadarius Smith drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Oh, good move. That'll go down as just a 20-yard run. Now the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Cleveland offense making their way out. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
Reggie.
Game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Do you want to fill for water?
Yes, baby.
They run it again with Chubb. Pushes past him, shedding the tackle. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now Watson dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. Touchdown! Nick Chubb, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Bears. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camp. Do you remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room? This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Now he's looking just to add to his totals. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
To throw is Watson. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
Reggie. Good boy. Good job.
At the 35-yard line.
So first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the
Sir?
20. That's what
You
we're
are
used
not
to seeing
supposed
from
to be
him
up
right
here.
there. Plays like that,
Sir.
he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from, working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get
Why are
open.
your hands so sweaty?
This is normal.
So we have reached halftime here in... Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Now
Stay down there,
here as
sir.
he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Bears.
Again, helping partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of
Oh my god, there was that
quarter.
super blue moon the other day. That's why it was full moon.
Yeah.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now it's Watson. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
Well, they've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check, and they're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one, but maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
A throw over the middle, taken in. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Shrugs him off, and he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 58 yards rushing for him now to this point.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Back to throw, Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. Well, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Touchdown, Browns! From 6 yards away, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Check pitch.
Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Nwangu going to get it on the counter. There he goes left side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Kene Nwangu, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. Santos with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Watson. It's caught. Cooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering
Peter, I have no fucking clue what game you're on or where you're at with shit.
Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Now Watson, he's going to move him around. To throw is Watson on 1st down. He's got Akins, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Watson gets this one to Cooper. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And they're able to add on to their advantage. York now for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And not able to get any further as he's taken down right there on the 30. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Now a 1st down throw. Fields over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Again, Fields. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Zadarius Smith picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. On second down, here's Fields. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there, but they're across the 50 at the 48 now. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll run for it. It's Nwangu pushing his way through. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. They'll get this to Nwangu. And he'll go down at the 28. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 91 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Turnover that just got him the football back. Obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one possession. And now off to the races down the right side. Off to the races, Nick Chubb. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Black block, opposite, green, switch, yellow, check white.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Fields throw there, complete to Mooney. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Now 2nd and 3. Here's Fields. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Yeah.
Fields on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen for Nwangu. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangu. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. They'll go right back to Nwangu. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Sometimes
I
you're
don't
aligned
know
perfectly and the play
when
comes to you,
it's
and
every time.
sometimes you got to
Why
cover
is
some
he
ground
touching
to
it?
go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
From the gun on third down, Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Fields. They'll set up the screen for Nwangu. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Fields. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Season's over.
Why?
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Why?
Because I lost a lot of games, and then they say, fuck that.
And they take a knee. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Cleveland, they finally get that elusive second win as the record moves to 2-12. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the season is really nosediving now as they fall to 2-12. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Eating up what's for breakfast, I can tell you what it tastes like. Wake up and I see red and I still don't got no brake lights. Yeah, feeling super fly. I look in the mirror, see ambition in my eyes. Got more than one formula, they love the way I drive. Yeah, I've been a prize, there's no need to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try to get a next step in my bag. pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on a roll call. It's like there is no ground beneath my feet, I got no flaws. Still humble, but just don't get it confused. You know who I am, there's no need to introduce. I am one of one, they can't stand it, but it's true. Sicker than the average, ain't no challenge that's immune. Baby, I'm a go-getter.